Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your love reading for February of 2021. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Yeah. So let's just get into this here. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, right? Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Could be talking to the cross watcher here. But anyway, let's get into it and see what love messages we have for you for the month of February. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Geminis at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved. Please give us a clear and accurate representation of the love messages and energies for Gemini for the month of February of 2021. Thank you so very much, Spirit. All right, Gemini, let's get started here. I'm going to start with the Romance Angels deck. I'm going to give this 5 shuffles, and we'll see what we've got. Yeah? So 1. For my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2021. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5 for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So what are we starting you off? What messages do we have for you for Gemini? What's going on? What's going on, Gemini? You have attraction here. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So, okay, first things first, what I'm getting for you, Gemini, is for those of you that are looking for love or looking for a relationship, you've got to stop searching so much externally and like looking so hard or maybe even trying so hard, and instead settle into the moment. Be more appreciative of the moment. Be more present in the moment at any given time. Work on feeling the fullest through the moment. Work on enjoying the moment. Work on feeling joy, gratitude, happiness for the moment. Those are all things. If you instead focus on your internal reality and you would focus on gratitude, I also just heard, that's when your vibration, number one, really gets to shine and really shines in a very different way. People can see you, perceive of you in a different way. Instead of seeing this energy of lack mentality that's kind of put forward when you are almost desperately seeking something that you want really, really bad, there's an energy of desperation that comes through with that. And that kind of takes away from the attractive energy that you could be putting out there, right? Whereas if you forget about it and just focused on getting any given moment that you're in and focus on just having fun, feeling good, focusing on the best aspects or the best elements of that moment and just vibing with it, that's when your real essence gets to shine. That's when the real you starts to allow itself to come out, because you're not filtering yourself. You're not acting in ways that's like, well, let me posture myself this way to make it look like I have a certain air about me. Don't do that. Just be your authentic self, right? Okay. Ooh. We do have passion also. What else do we have for Gemini here? Children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then you have trust. Okay, so some of you might have children. Some of you might have children. Some of you might be coming from this as or from a point of view from like childhood in what, I'm sorry, my hair is bothering me today. In what, like what you dreamt about as a child. Okay. For others, see, you know what's interesting here is there's this narrative that's coming through with children, trust, and past life relationship, even with passion here. There might be an individual that you are aligning with right now in a romantic way that might have children, and also deception is at the bottom of the deck with getting to know each other. All right. But what I feel like is happening here is either you have children and your partner is potentially, or this person that you're aligning with is kind of giving off this energy, or the other person has children and you're giving off this energy. But there's a deceptive energy here in which someone may not be fully expressing themselves or fully opening themselves up because of children. And that's unfortunate. But there is an element here of distrustfulness, or being kind of like, I don't know if I want to deal with that. I don't know if I want to deal with that. But you do have trust here. Okay, there's something about a relationship that's coming through that's very passionate. There's a strong sense of attraction between the two of you, but because children are a part of the equation, there's a lot of reluctance here. But this is someone that you do have a past life connection with. You may even feel a strong soul bond. You may call them or feel like they're a soulmate, or you just may feel like you know this person from somewhere, and that's giving you the initial feelings of attraction to this person, maybe even intrigue, but somehow or some way someone is not allowing themselves to dive into the situation because of children. Or I just heard maybe a fear of wanting to have children. Maybe the other person is wanting to have children and you're kind of like, I don't know about that. I really do feel that this is fear-based, Gemini. I don't feel like this is logical. It's fear-based. Yep. Look at that. The Seven of Swords just popped out. This is just a pre-shuffle energy for your tarot here, but the Seven of Swords just popped out. Someone is being deceptive. Someone is lying, but I feel like, someone is lying about how they truly feel about something. And I'm hearing someone is lying about how they truly feel about children, whether they want children or not. Someone is waffling. Someone, it may even be. It may even be that maybe having children is a deal breaker, and yet they're not really saying that. I'm kind of picking up on an energy, Gemini, of somebody being in a relationship with someone, or in just, maybe we can even call it, maybe it's not like an official relationship. Maybe it's a situationship, but it feels like somebody here might be in a certain relationship with someone for somewhat of a selfish aspect or a selfish reason. Or the selfishness is coming through in terms of someone not really giving a solid answer as to whether they really want children or not. And it's almost kind of leading somebody on in terms of staying in a relationship, but not really answering the question, not really stepping up to the plate, not really being an adult about it. And this person, or this person would rather hold on to the other person that potentially wants children because they're afraid of being alone, or they don't want to be alone, or they don't want to start over, or they don't want to be looked at as a bad person, or like something's wrong with them because they don't want kids. And instead of just stepping up to the plate and honoring their opinion, their right to choose, they're waffling. They're playing a game. Let's get a little bit more on the Seven of Swords before we get into the official spread here. But what else can we say? Oh, damn. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands has come out, and it's in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to go down this path, and yet they're not being honest about it. Queen of Cups in reverse. So they might have mother issues. They might have mommy issues. They might have... this person may also be afraid of being a mother, may feel like they are not capable of being a good mother, or maybe even potentially a good father, but that has to do with some sort of feminine issues or mommy issues with the mother. But also this Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody that's not really facing their emotions, not dealing with their emotions in terms of children, or in terms of... Now, this doesn't just have to be about children. For some of you, it has to do with children. For others of you, it has nothing to do with children. And yet, someone just is not in the right emotional place. Someone actually may be, regardless of whether this has anything to do with children, somebody might be in a relationship with someone that's emotionally manipulative and doesn't have good boundaries and is very codependent emotionally. Now, the child aspect or the children aspect could be that this emotional instability, this lack of emotional boundaries and even extreme attachment represented by the Queen of Cups in reverse could stem from a situation from their childhood, from their past, which then could also translate into not feeling ready to, not wanting to have children. There's the Eight of Wands here. There needs to be a conversation, because even under deception, you have getting to know each other. So there needs to be a stronger conversation here. But this conversation could really lead to a massive transformation or change. It could lead to the ending of a relationship. It could even lead to the exact opposite, a stronger bond within the relationship. Strength, death, and strength. But ultimately, what's necessary here is for someone to be honest about who they truly are, or what they truly feel, or what they truly stand for, or at least somebody to get to know what that is. Okay, Gemini, like to get to the bottom of what it is that they're feeling, to work on this Queen of Cups in reverse here. This is not a good emotional place to be. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is lacking boundaries. This is emotional instability, diagnoses such as like maybe even like bipolar or something like that. I'm not a doctor. I am not trying to diagnose anybody, but that's kind of, that's what that can represent. Okay, so I feel like there's a masculine individual here that's connected to a feminine that's really emotionally manipulative. And it may even be that the masculine wants to have children, and the feminine is like, I can't do that. I have problems with that. But instead of owning up to that, they're like, well, let me beat around the bush, or let me pretend, let me try and make it seem like, I do want this, and maybe I'll get what I want later on down the road, or whatever. That just came through. That's weird. But also it could be that this person just is emotionally unstable and I just heard unfit to stand on their own, and so they're attached to, it's a very vampiric energetic vampirism. Okay. Oh gosh. All right, not Virgo, Gemini. All right, I'm gonna give this 5 shuffles, Gemini. 1, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I don't know why I just wanted to say Virgo, but okay, this is 2. This is 3 for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of February 2021. Messages in terms of love and relationships. This is 4. And this is 5. Whoop. Try that again. All right, Gemini. Let's cut the deck. Boop. Overall energy. Oops. We have the King of Wands. And I don't know why, but this message for you, Gemini, this month is very, very much heavy on the child front. And quite frankly, it feels like the masculine here that really wants children. You have the King of Wands. And with the King of Wands, I kind of want to say to just go for whatever it is you want to go for. If you want to do it, then do it. If you want it in your life, if you want a relationship in your life, if you want a marriage or a partner that would be willing to start a family with you, then do it. But don't allow somebody else to hold you back from that. Underneath the King of Wands is strength. And underneath strength is the Queen of Cups. There's that Queen of Cups again. But this time she's upright with the Knight of Wands underneath that and the World underneath that. Okay, so honestly, have the emotional maturity to stand up for yourself is what I just heard. And in some cases, this Queen of Cups may even be your mother. In some cases. I don't know, maybe if you're looking to be a single parent, maybe that would be something that you would need to defend yourself against. Not against, you put up a defense for. But I feel like the message here, quite frankly, is this King of Wands needs to stand up to the Queen of Cups in some way. And I kind of want to say, I'm hearing, give me an answer. What is it that you want? Do you want this or not? Because I want this. And if I can't get it with you, then I might as well go get it somewhere else. But you see, that's exactly what somebody is afraid of. But you can't change that for them. They've got to do it themselves. They've got to want to do it themselves. First set of surrounding energies for you, Gemini. You have the Empress. First card is the card of pregnancy. Somebody is fertile. Somebody is ready to go. Somebody is ready to do this. Somebody is ready to be a mother or a father. The Empress is coupled with the Five of Cups, and yet somebody else is not. You know, this past life, this could be a past life connection in terms of a similar topic from the past life. And I'm kind of getting, Gemini, that this could be a situation in which if you really feel like this is a strong past life connection between you and another person, and you're going through this whole like pregnancy, wanting to start a family thing, what I'm picking up on here is you two might have karma between the two of you that is very similar in this life than it was in the past, to what it was in the past life. And it could be something like, you know, what I'm hearing is in the past you didn't honor, or somebody or the relationship wasn't honored to the point where you could have start a family or something like that. Maybe something got derailed, and now in this life you are meant to maybe try again, maybe rework that contract somehow, and yet there's still some sort of apprehension and fear. And I feel like either this is going to be worked out, or the karmic contract is just going to be null and void and scrapped, and you're just going to need to move on to somebody else. But see, what I'm getting with the Five of Cups here is that might be necessary. Because I do feel like somebody has dreams of really starting a family, and it very, very well may be the masculine here, but like whatever, it doesn't have to be. But somebody here really wants to have children, and there's an element to a current relationship or a current circumstance or situationship that is not providing them with that ability to do so, or that opportunity to do so. And quite frankly, if something should spill out, or if a relationship should end or something like that, it's for the best. Because remember, with this Five of Cups here, yes, there's a sense of sorrow, there's a sense of lack, there's a sense of mourning, but ultimately whatever spills away or gets dumped out in those three cups are things that were no longer necessary. They're toxic elements. Okay? Keep that in mind. So if you're really looking to have children, start a family, or if there's something from your childhood that you would really love to manifest or experience in a relationship that you can't have at this moment or whatever, because of the circumstance of this relationship or whatnot, whatever, allow it to fall away. Don't lose sight of what it is you want. Don't allow somebody to emotionally manipulate you out of getting it either. Okay? Second set of surrounding energies for you, Gemini, is the Hierophant. A strong sense of traditionalism here, which I'm not going to say is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. To each their own. If that's what you want out of life, then go ahead and get it. But if someone else doesn't vibe with it, it's not a good idea. It's not beneficial. It's not healthy to try and trap somebody in it. This could be a relationship that started out very much non-traditionalist, but now all of a sudden is turning into some sort of sense of tradition. And again, that's not bad. If that's what you vibe with, if that's what you want, then go for it. But yet, there's a sense of manipulation or deception here in a very small amount. I mean, you do have deception at the bottom of the deck here, okay? And that Seven of Swords did come out in the pre-shuffle. The Hierophant, or the High Priest in this deck, is coupled with the Page of Pentacles. So somebody wants to start a family, maybe even get married, definitely have children, okay? Also, if you do want to have children, you may have to go about this in a traditional way. You may have to follow certain rules. And I mean, this could be Gemini, this could be as simple as not trying to get somebody who's not looking to have kids to convince them that they should want them. You know what I mean? Your challenge here, Gemini, is the Eight of Wands. Communication. There needs to be a conversation about this. Getting to know each other underneath the deception here. Somebody needs to take off a mask. Somebody needs to be very honest about what they feel or what it is they truly want out of life or a relationship. And kind of stop, I really want to say, stop holding somebody else back from getting what it is that they want because they're too selfish to set this person free. Eight of Wands is coupled with Temperance. I mean, quite frankly, that makes perfect sense. If you're going to really have a relationship with somebody, Gemini, you got to make sure that everything is balanced. And in order for things to be balanced, you need to be able to be open enough to talk. Talk it out. Have a conversation. Lay it all out on the table. But this Temperance card is representing not only balance and harmony within the relationship, but balance and harmony within two individuals. And if it doesn't work for you in this certain situation, that's fine. Just let go. And allow yourself the space and the freedom to receive that which it is you truly want. Closing message or potential outcome for you, Gemini, is the Queen of Pentacles. That's the wife and mother archetype. Other than the King of Pentacles or other than the Empress being pregnancy, gestation, and all that. Queen of Pentacles is coupled with the Five of Swords. Whoa. I feel like somebody is not showing up as the true Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Five of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles here is an energy of, is an energy of false motherhood or false wifey material. This something is not right here. I'm gonna pull one more card. The Three of Pentacles. I just get the feeling, Gemini, that somebody is pretending to be a team player when they're not. Is pretending to be that wife and mother archetype when they're not. Or if you are the feminine here and you want a family, you want to have kids and whatnot, I feel like you're showing up as a team player, wifey, mother, whatnot energy, and the other person is not following through, and it's sabotaging. It's a sabotaging energy. You're not getting what you need or deserve here as this Queen of Pentacles. In other cases, I feel like somebody else is stopping or blocking the other person from really truly finding that Queen of Pentacles when really they're the Queen of Cups, and they're the Queen of Cups in reverse. They're emotionally manipulative. For whatever reason, I'm not going to pass judgment on that person. I don't know them and I don't know what they're going through, but I'm just hearing somebody's being held hostage. And you needed this confirmation here. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Swords, you needed this confirmation either to say that you are giving too much of yourself, you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, as the wife and mother archetype to someone, an individual who's not following suit, or you are being blocked and you're being lied to and deceived in terms of someone saying that they want this, but they're not really showing up for it. And it's a lose-lose situation either way, because ultimately you've got to be the one to eventually just kind of walk away. Put down your sword, stop fighting for this, and move on to somewhere where you can get what it is that you're looking for, or what it is you desire, okay? All right, Gemini, let's close this out here. Let me get some oracle guidance from the Lover's Oracle for you. Closing message for my Geminis here for February in terms of love. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And they give this one more shuffle. These cards are so difficult for me to work with right now. I'm learning, I'm getting there, but man, it's a thing. All right, that's good enough. All right, so closing oracle guidance for my Geminis here in terms of love. Whoa, wow, okay, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them. You have a number of them here. So the first card you have is look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And this could potentially be the child that you're wanting to bring into this life. Okay. Next card here you have is you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Next, you have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And finally, you have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. But there is such a strong energy, Gemini, in this reading for you where there is a need for a heart-to-heart conversation. Like seriously, like y'all really need to talk about this and be truthful and honest with each other about it. Say what it is you truly feel. Say what it is you truly mean. Say what it is you truly want. Because the relationship this is not a foundation that a relationship can really be built and survive off of, okay? All right, Gemini, there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the month of March. Yes? Take care. Mwah! Bye.